All right, we are live. Thank you, Serby, for joining me on Lindsay Look again. If you are new to this Facebook Live, this is the owner of Love Indus, which is my favorite skincare line. It's the best. Nothing compares to it. So thank you for coming on with me. We're going to do a little demonstration of some things.
Of course. So happy to be here. And when you say this is the best, it's amazing because I'm not saying it, you're saying it, but
Yes.
I 100% agree with you.
Yes, and I'm not just saying that because you're here. It's transformed my face. I mean, truly. I had well, listen, I'm 40, so I've got sun damage. I mean, naturally. I had melasma really bad when I was pregnant, and it as good as anybody. It doesn't go away. I mean, you know about
Right.
skin. So this has diminished it. I mean, totally. So yes, thank you for coming on. And I know you were just on QVC, right? Or Home Shopping
I
Net. What
was. Let's see, even more exciting, I'm going back on September 12th. So please watch.
I will watch, and we got to tell
Yes.
everybody to watch. That's awesome because that's a big deal.
It's very exciting. It is. It's a wonderful platform. We really love being on there, telling our story. The
Yeah.
hosts are amazing, just like the host of this show is amazing.
Thank you. Well, I'm no QVC, but that's awesome. I'm so glad that you're doing that. And if you're unfamiliar with the products, please, after this, to anyone listening, go to tjriggins.com, click on the deals, and you will see the Love Indus products. And you can just check them out after we talk about these because, I mean, you're going to want some. They're that good. And today, I think we're going to do what remind me, we're going to do the serums.
Yeah, we're going to do the serums. We're actually going to do the copper crusted silk cocoon exfoliation.
Yes,
I think
perfect.
you are really ready.
I'm ready.
Where I said that. But I just wanted to take a quick minute and maybe tell everyone about this collection.
Please.
Now, these are heavy jars. So
Yes.
it's like weightlifting when you have all three in one
It's not
hand.
plastic, they are
Uh,
glass.
They are heavy bottom glass. So there are two serums and a moisturizer in this collection. So let me tell you a little bit about the collection, the name, where it comes from, the ingredients, and then we'll get right into the demonstration.
Sure.
So this collection is called Amrutini. It comes from two words. It's a portmanteau of two words. Amrut meaning nectar in Sanskrit, or food of the gods, or the drink of immortality, and Teeny coming from New York's Martini, where the brand is based.
Love that.
Because who doesn't love a cocktail? Well, most people do, I
I do,
think.
check.
So that's where the name Amrutini comes from. And it has, so with all of our products, the whole philosophy is we've brought very rare, very precious ingredients from different parts of India, some that were either lost or forgotten or undiscovered, and combined that with technology to create powerful products. Just as an example, I have here the gold muga silk. Lindsay,
Ooh,
when you and I were chatting last time, you were like, what does it look like? So I brought it just to show you,
that is so cool.
right? So this is a silk called a muga silk. Now, this silk in its natural state, I know it looks like blonde hair, but it's actually gold colored silk. And
Yeah.
you can see just, you can get a sense of how soft this is, just
Yeah, it's fluffy.
And yeah, so this used to be reserved for royalty, and it's one of the strongest silk proteins in the world. So, for the first time ever, we found a technology to liquefy this gold silk and incorporate it into our skincare. So, you're feeding your skin liquid gold silk. So, that's one of the ingredients. Then we also have Makabari Silver Tips tea, which is one of the most expensive teas in the world.
Mhm.
It is known as the champagne of teas. It's only plucked under the full moon nights when the moisture, rises to the
Yeah.
tip of the plant, and they only pluck the topmost bud. So that's the tea that we fermented and biotransformed and incorporated into this skincare collection. So those are the kind of ingredients that have gone there, and the whole idea and philosophy behind Amrutini was skin strength. So instead of just focusing on the surface, the idea was to truly strengthen the skin from within. heal it from within, which is when you truly see a transformation in your skin.
Yes.
So,
I think that's what a lot of people are missing in their the cosmetics lines are healing from within. You can
yeah,
tell such a difference. I mean, it's incredible.
yeah.
Truly.
Thank you for that. Yeah. And so we've done a lot of clinical studies on our products, and within 4 weeks, the kind of results that you can see, and each product is slightly different. And I also want to tell you about the difference between these two serums that you'll see just in just a minute. So this is our Amrutini Luminosity Dewdrops, and this is the Amrutini Transforming Serum. So you'll see that even the textures are slightly different.
Yeah.
The intent behind them was slightly different to the objective of each of these serums. So both of them will help strengthen your skin. Both
Mhm.
of them help with all fight all signs of aging. The difference is the dewdrops is more intensely hydrating. It truly quenches your skin. It plumps it. It gives it that juicy bounce and elasticity, if
Mhm.
you've seen that.
Yes.
And it also leaves it looking luminous, which is where the name comes from, luminosity.
Yep. I can
And
tell
the
that because I have such dry skin that this is the
yeah,
one that truly plumps it, you know?
plumps it.
Mhm.
Yeah. And some folks love using it into their foundation, mixing it in and applying the foundation too, because it gives it that gorgeous just finish. But
Mhm.
on no makeup days, this is your highlighter, except it's actually your skincare, which is
Yeah.
doubling up as your highlighter because your skin just looks so beautiful.
Yeah.
Um, and then the other serum is just better if you have age spots, dark spots, acne marks, melasma. If you're looking to heal your skin more, then this one's better because it also has a vegan ghee.
Mm.
I don't know if you know what ghee is, Lindsay. We might have, sort of discussed this earlier, but it's like clarified butter.
Oh.
It's what Indians cook in a lot of times, and it's really good for your skin. Um, in ancient India, when there were battles, they used to dig wells of ghee and apply it on the wounds of soldiers,
Huh.
on burns and wounds. That's how healing that ingredient is. So that's the kind of stuff that's gone into these products.
And this I mean, you see how much I've used of this. I just tipped it up, but I don't have much left, so I gotta reorder, but this has diminished my melasma almost
Yeah,
completely. I mean, I don't wanna say completely because I mean, of course,
yeah.
I still it was so bad. I mean, I have a little bit, but I mean, I went from my daughter saying, "You have dirt on your face, mom," and she's
Oh,
5, to now I mean, this is obviously makeup, but now when I'm clean, cannot see it. So
I am
thank you.
so happy to hear that. Of
Yeah.
course, our pleasure.
Yes, yes. Love it.
So I know we wanted to do a full skincare routine, so shall
Yes.
we start with this one?
Absolutely.
So these are our copper crusted silk cocoons. You can see the silk in the light if you just
Yes, me too.
yeah. So this is so you we basically revived and enhanced an ancient practice where in in Asia, men and women used to exfoliate their skin using real silk cocoons.
Mhm.
And so we enhance the practice by crusting this with copper. I don't have much makeup on,
I have a
but I
little
do
bit.
have a sunscreen. And this to me, and I have a little bit of blush, and you
Yeah,
can see that came off
yeah.
right away. So I love going in and just doing like a gentle
And this is
scoop.
antibacterial and is that
Correct.
everything?
It's everything. It also helps with clearing up your skin tone because the copper is really good for that. So you have silk protein because this is silk. This
Yeah,
is the raw form of silk protein, which is gently polishing your skin, but at the same time also just strengthening your skin. So you're not damaging your skin's barrier. Like a lot of people use a ton of acids and
yeah,
exfoliants, physical exfoliants. And the challenge with that is sure enough, you've taken off one level of your skin, you've exposed the next level so it looks clearer, but you're also damaging your skin's barrier by doing that too often.
right.
These are reusable, environmental friendly, but also they are just so gentle on your skin.
And
So
my
they
skin feels
polish your
so
skin.
good.
Yeah, and it's just, I guess the analogy to use here is sort of like you're sweeping the floor before
Yeah.
putting on the carpet, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
that's
And
so
you're
I
right.
love seeing,
I've used some harsh abrasive um like exfoliants in my day,
yeah,
and
yeah,
you just feel so dry after, and with this you don't. You really
you
don't.
don't. You don't, because it is so gentle, but it is very effective
Yeah,
on those dead skin cells. You're getting rid of those, you're strengthening your skin, you're clearing up your skin, and you're doing it without any damage to your skin's barrier.
I love that.
And then, of course, which one's your favorite? I know we're not allowed to pick favorites, but do
Yeah.
you have one?
Okay, so personally for me, this has changed my melasma so significantly that obviously I'm in love with this. On a
Yeah,
day-to-day basis, like, I'll put this on in the morning and at night, but during the day, I'm so dry. I don't know, it's just how I've always been. This helps. If
yeah.
I'm like, I actually keep this in my purse because if I'm out and I just need like a little, I just a little pat and I'm gone, you know?
Yeah.
I just need to rehydrate. But I mean, it's hard to pick a favorite, but this does save my dry skin. And I guarantee you this winter, my skin's going to be, wanting to flake, and this is going to save it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is also, Lindsay. I mean, you highlight, I can't pick either on different days and different weather. Like, I can't live without one or the other,
Yeah.
but I try and alternate between the two. I'm not fighting any specific issue at the moment, but my skin is very dry, extremely dry, very thin, very fragile. This is to me like you're drinking water, put
Yes.
this in. Like, this
Yes.
is it just is that
It's
dose of
it just feels so refreshing. I
it
love it.
does, right? So it is, I same here. Like, I mean, I can't live without this one, and I love the immediate sort of glow.
Yes. Oh, I feel rejuvenated. You know?
Yeah, so this is that product where
Yes.
you get that immediate plumping and that hydration, which is our luminosity dewdrop serum.
Dewdrops. Now, would you say that's your best seller, or I mean, is it hard to say?
It is right now, it has been because we also went on QVC, and when people found out about it and we sold out there. So it's also the product that's best known.
Yeah.
And I think once people start using it, we have this phrase, I think I was telling you earlier, called addicted to Amrutini.
Yeah.
Because once you start any of these Amrutini products, it's hard um,
Stop.
to give up.
Yeah.
It is. I also feel like this is a very hard-working product. So
Yes.
once people discover this, especially if you've got an issue, like if you've got eczema, if you've got redness or melasma, and you're looking for something that works, but
Yeah.
works in a way that's healing versus
Mhm.
destroying your skin.
Right.
The other thing I do want to mention about our serums, both of them work as your under eye cream. You do not need an under eye treatment when you use these products.
I
They're
love
all Leaping Bunny certified use for around the eyes. So this is such a hardworking, healing. It's almost like I call it the warrior serum.
Yeah.
It does so much on its own. It fights all those battles, all those anti-aging battles
It's a
on
jack
its
of
own.
all trades. And it's
It is.
also, you tell me, but it gives you a glow, right? I mean, it is glowy,
Does.
and I
It
love
does.
that.
I know. Just because we sort of talk about the routine luminosity dewdrop serum a lot, um, but this one also has a gorgeous glow. It's a little bit, even though the dewdrops is more hydrating, it's still lighter. It's lighter, more plumping, more quenching, more
Yes.
elasticity, more dewiness.
Yeah, like, I feel
This is,
tighter
yeah,
too.
yeah. But at the same time, the transforming serum is richer. It's richer, more healing.
It is.
Um, yeah. So that's sort of, how I talk about the difference between the
It's
two.
it's almost like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it's almost like this is perfect for nighttime routine, morning,
Yeah,
if you've got the skin or whatever. And like during the day for like a pick me up is when I'm using this because it is
yeah,
lighter, but it's also quenching.
yeah,
It
yeah.
doesn't weigh me down, especially I put it over my makeup too if I have something on, no problem.
No problem. You can do that too. It's one of the most versatile serums.
Mhm.
You're constantly feeding your skin actives and hydration and plumpness and luminosity.
I love that.
Um, yeah, without any of sort of the side effects. You don't have to worry about anything like, clogging your skin, and because it's also so light.
Light, yep,
Yeah, it's one of a very versatile product is how I think about it too.
love that.
Um, and then, of course, the precious portion, which right now, my skin cannot live without it in
No,
this transition. And as we head into cooler weather,
yes.
this is the product. I mean, the texture of
It's
this
just
is,
fantastic.
it is,
It's
I get
rich. I love that.
it's so rich and yet it like seeps into your skin. Um, I get hungry every time I put on the
Yeah,
French potion
yeah.
because I'm like, it has the key, it has the tea, it has the copper, it has the silk,
Mhm.
it has tuberose, it has ashwagandha. I mean,
I just
like
love
the
it.
texture is just
It's
to die for.
fantastic. I even rub it in my hands.
I do anything that needs pampering. This is one of the most pampering products in the market. Like again, we're not supposed to have favorites,
Yeah, it's
but
hard.
yeah, I can't. I mean, each one of them is a favorite on a different day. But on most days, no matter which serum I use, I
This is
absolutely need my precious potion on top of it.
See, I
It just
agree.
seals the deal.
Yeah, I agree. If gut literally I have to make a decision, life or death, I'm probably picking the precious potion just because my skin is so dry and I do need that moisture.
Yeah.
Um, I don't want to pick one, but if I had to.
If I had to. No, 100%. Like it's the one product like you absolutely like it seals everything in, it brings everything together.
Yep.
It yeah,
It,
it is like use it day and night. All of our products can be used day and night.
mhm.
The only difference is if the only thing is that none of the products have SPF, so you should layer on an SPF on top of our products when you're heading
Yeah,
out during the daytime.
sure.
But apart from that, like does everything, and it's morning and night, and it's your under eye cream, and use it on your neck and chest. So it's these products just work into any routine very easily and do all the hard work.
And I love how the precious potion, when I put it on at night, you know how some moisturizers you put it on and you can't even tell you put
Yeah,
anything on? Like you're like dry right after. You're
yeah,
like, wait, why do I feel so dry? This feels so good on your like you can tell I'm moisturized.
yeah,
I love
yeah,
that feeling.
yeah.
And it's not
This
all
is like
goopy.
100%. And that's also, you made a really good point, Lindsay. You do need to test. It's not sitting on your skin.
Right.
It has soaked up completely.
Mhm.
At the same time, the skin is not dry.
Right.
Like yeah, so
It's like
it
not
is a
coming off, but it's like
correct,
yeah, it's crazy.
correct. Like, I mean, like I put it on, like the way it glides onto the skin, and it's just
Oh, it's great. I'm gonna start putting it just on my hands too, because my hands are so dry.
yeah, this hand feels really good right now.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna do a little
So,
I have terribly dry skin just all over. If I could
yeah,
just lather my whole body in it, it'd be great, but, you
it
know
is unbelievable the number of people who say to us, and I guess this takes us in the direction we've been pushed in this direction that you have to think body. We've heard, I feel like I wish I could just shower with the dewdrops. I
Yeah.
wish I could swim in the dewdrops. I wish I could bathe in the precious potion.
Yeah.
And that's just an indication to us that people just feel like they could immerse themselves in some, and you don't. feel like doing that unless you feel that the product is doing something so good for you that you just want to soak it up with
So good.
every fiber of your being.
So that leads me to a question. Have you ever thought about making a body lotion? Have you thought
You're
about it?
asking, you're asking tough questions. Now, we definitely have,
Okay.
and our product development cycles, and it is something we're working on.
Because I am
Uh,
first one to buy it, just telling you.
done, done.
Yes.
Um, it's our product development cycles are long because of the kind of ingredients, the kind of research. It took us 5 years to create 5 products. We
Wow,
did about
okay.
100 iterations of each of our products before we were like, okay, this is perfect. It's a perfected concoction that we can take to market.
Yeah.
So we are developing a few new products. Just going to take a little bit more time for us to bring them out. So give us about 10 to 12 months, but
Okay.
body is definitely on the cards.
So, hopefully, possibly, fingers crossed, maybe next fall, we'll
Yeah,
have something. That's
maybe next fall
exciting.
we'll have something.
Maybe next fall. I know you can't say much, but that is exciting. But
Yeah,
it's a test to your products because you test so much because you want the perfect concoction. And that really says something. You're going through 100 cycles of this. I mean, that's exhausting, but also so rewarding because you get the perfect product.
that's totally right, Lindsay. I mean, I spent about 20 years in beauty across Europe, with the US and India. Worked with big companies. I've done strategy consulting. I've done innovation with these companies. And my whole sort of approach and philosophy was, unless we can create something exceptional
Yeah,
that is truly additive in the lives of the consumers, there's no point to it at all.
right.
So, that was the approach, and hopefully it is something that consumers find. And we hear this all the time. We actually, it's funny, just yesterday I was at this we have a little pop-up at this hotel called the Refinery Hotel in New York,
Mhm.
and I got a call from them saying there's a customer here. She's gonna wait, but come here, she wants to speak to you. And I went back there, and she said, I just wanted to meet you to tell you that these products have changed my life. And I was literally in tears because, I was like, change your life. She's like, yeah, they've changed my skin, so they've changed my life. And she said, I just wanted to meet you to tell you this. And she came by because she was traveling to Atlanta and she didn't want to carry the heavy bottles, but she was going away for 4 days. And she said, I can't live for 4 days without the products.
Yeah.
She came to buy the travel size so she could travel with those, but come back to her full size products. And I was like, this made those 5 years worth it, because
Totally.
this was the reason why we couldn't compromise our approach, our products, our ingredients, the quality, the impact, the
Absolutely.
performance.
Yep.
It was all for this reason, and it was
Absolutely.
worth
Well, and I for one thank you for that. So, I mean, even
it.
I can't imagine I just can't even imagine going through that process, but like you said, just even one person saying this well, now too, because I told you it changed my skin. Like it's very rewarding, fulfilling, and you have a good product. So,
It definitely is so rewarding. It really, really is.
yeah.
It is.
Well, I, for one, am excited about some new products coming because I'm obsessed with pretty much everything I've had so far. I think I have everything, right? It's the
Yeah,
the mask, which that makes me hungry when I put it on. It's like chocolate mousse.
true. That's true. That's true.
Fantastic. The cocoons, the precious potion, the dewdrops, and the
Transforming serum.
yes. Um
Yours. And then the line limiter, the freedom of expression line limiter.
Lime duh, I use that every single night, in
Yeah,
the lime limiter, so that's pretty much is that everything so far?
that is everything. And it covers a very broad range of issues and concerns, because, again, our philosophy was pack a lot
Mhm.
into each product in terms of just the impact, the performance. So it's not like the moisturizers just giving you moisture.
Right.
It's feeding your skin with protein. It's protecting your skin barrier. It's plumping your skin. It's
Mhm.
hydrating your skin. It's healing your skin. So because each product does so much, we didn't need 100 products, and we
Right.
don't. It's and I'm telling you honestly, when we launch an eye cream, we will only bring it to market when it does better than the dew drops and transforming do in the under eye area, because they are so good for the under eye area and for your crow's feet.
Exactly. I'll
So
only use that for under eye, so
yeah, for under I use it for my 11s. Um,
oh, yeah, I mean, I use it everywhere, but I'm saying I don't have an eye cream that I use
yeah,
on top,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, exactly. So that was sort of the reason why I didn't feel the need to have so many products.
Yep,
Instead of having 20 products and having people buy 3 products, I was
yep,
like, this product will take care of 4 or 5 other things that you have, that you want addressed.
absolutely, and, it's awesome that they can do so much for your skin, not just moisturizer, like you said, not just, you know, um, cleaning off your face. This is antibacterial, it protects your barrier, it's a gentle exfoliation, so I don't know. I love everything about it. Beverly says that okay, so you can't say you've had Botox since you're in your 20s, blah blah blah. Yes, I never said I did not. Thank you, Beverly, for that. Um, Absolutely, I have had Botox from here up. Doesn't change anything that these products have done for me. Melasma, you can't get rid of with a needle or surgery, or it's with you for life. Unfortunately, it's genetic. Ask Carol, my mother. Um, but you can diminish it, and that's what these products have done. So, have I ever said I've not gotten anything done? No, absolutely not. I talk about it on the show. I'm very open about what I've
Yeah,
done, but you know, this has transformed everything that it needs to do. And being number one melasma, I had it here. So this is how bad it was. Serby, maybe you've seen people with it. It's
yeah.
not. It's not great. I had like here dark spots all down my. It just looked like I had rubbed dirt on my face. And I'm telling you, changed the game. And I've tried a lot of products. This
Yeah.
is the real deal. So,
Yeah. And
yeah.
I think just adding on to what you were saying, Lindsay, a lot of our customers do different things. And that's life, right? Like, I mean, this is also not a substitute for any kind of lifestyle changes, sleep. No matter what I do with skincare. I was out for a Lady Gaga concert last night, and I have no
Yeah.
makeup on, so but you can see some of the impact of that.
Yeah.
So the point is that yes, it's always like multiple things that play into you looking and feeling your best. There is no substitute for diet, sleep,
Yeah.
stress, all of those things. Um, the light limiter, a lot of people love using it between their Botox treatments because it helps lengthen the time frame between Botox. So these are
Absolutely.
not necessarily substituting everything, but based on the individual, all my approach, and again, everyone has a different philosophy, has always been about healing, about
Absolutely.
fundamental strength, about really good ingredients, about taking an approach that treasures the fact that we only have one skin, and how do we preserve it and
Exactly.
respect it and give it the best that we can, sort of.
Absolutely. And I am proud to say I have never had filler. I mean, not, I don't care if you do, I don't care if you, whatever. Got tons of friends that do it. But from here down, I had laugh lines to the gods. I mean, because I laugh all the time on the show. It's just a permanent like Joker face. The line limiter has in I don't even think it was 3 weeks I could see a difference.
Yeah, you
Incredible.
will, you will. You absolutely will. And in terms of one of the things I did want to say about the line limiter, we've gone back and forth. It works differently for different people. Initially, we had suggested that it be the last step in your skincare, but we are finding that it's easier in the skincare routine if you sandwich it between your serum and your moisturizer. So
Okay.
use the serum, then the line limiter, and then just seal everything in with the moisturizer.
good to
So
know.
yeah, so
Love
that's
that.
working really well. And it has like a really powerful bio-designed vegan collagen. It has kokum, which is a superfruit, which has like almost 100 times the vitamin C of oranges. So these are ingredients that are truly doing good for your skin
I love
and
that.
have centuries of, rituals and proven, methodologies
Mhm.
behind them and science behind them.
And one other thing I just wanna add is the scent. They're all fantastic scents because you know how sometimes you get overpowering, like,
Yeah,
too chemically or too floral or too just
yeah.
it just depends on, what you're using, but these have such a light smell, you can barely even smell it, which is great, but it's such a good scent, and I like that.
Uh, I'm so glad you brought that up. I mean, the scent is very, very personal, and it comes from like the Amrutini fragrance comes from tuberose, because tuberose is actually great for skin elasticity. And this whole collection is an ode to the Bengal and the east region of India, which is Darjeeling, Assam, where the gold silk comes from, the Darjeeling tea and Rajnikanda, or is what it's called in Hindi, yeah, or tuberose, is great for skin's elasticity and is also the popular flower in that part of the world. So any fragrance has a functional element to it. There is nothing in the product that is there only for the fragrance.
I
We
love
have
that.
no artificial colors, no artificial fragrance in any of our products because if you have this much space in the formula, we wanted to pack it only with things that are going to do good for your skin.
Yeah,
There is no space and no reason and no rationale except marketing to have these artificial fragrances camouflage the product. Same thing, like, do you want your product to look pretty pink or do you want your skin to look pretty? Like a
exactly.
baby pink color has no purpose in skincare.
Right.
So,
So you're putting everything in these jars are packed with a purpose, and I love that. That's
yeah,
great. Packed with a
it has
purpose.
to
That should be
have.
your slogan.
Thank you. Can I take it
Yeah,
uh,
absolutely.
for free?
Yes.
Awesome.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. Is there anything we definitely need to mention QVC September 12th, you said?
September 12th, we go on at 9 p.m. So please watch.
Or I am going to watch. And if you're interested, go to tjriggins.com/deals. Code TJ is going to get you 21% off, and you're not going to find that anywhere. So definitely go to our deals page and watch QVC September 12th with our favorite Serbi from Love Indus. Thank you so much for coming on again. You're a wealth of knowledge. I love it. It's
And
great.
this is such a pleasure and so much fun. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. And I'm ready for bed. I don't know if you noticed, but I am glowing and
Where
ready.
else?
Yes.
I had my Lady Gaga night last night, so tonight it's bed at 10 p.m.
Yeah, we're like right when we get off. Thanks
See
again.
you and see.
See you.
Bye.
All
Thank
right, see
you.
ya.